Hi, as we make our way back to the office over the next few weeks and we return to a more blended or hybrid way of working, there's lots to think about. And if your female staff saw the programme by Davina McCall last week, then you will be under pressure to support your female staff to ensure that they stay within your organisation. And that's the case for HR, which was our last video. And today we're going to be talking about learning and development. And today's video is all about recognizing that managers need support in how to manage menopausal women. It is a specific area. And the reason for that is that until recently, it was a taboo. Nobody talked about this, and it was felt as though it was something that was best dealt with quietly and away from work. Well, that's no longer the case, and women increasingly are making it known that they are not prepared to do that, and also that they wish to retain their hard fought for careers, and they want to make sure that their ambitions are firing on all cylinders as they get out the other side of this. And realistically, so does your organisation, because then they retain the skills within women, and they retain their networks, their ability, their mentorship of young women coming up through the organisation as well. So recognizing that managers need support is a critical part of this. They need to know how to be able to talk to women who are either asking for support or who are suffering with their symptoms. It can feel very, very difficult indeed to have those conversations for all the reasons that I've just said. It can put that really what was previously thought of as a difficult conversation about body odor way down the list. For some reason, menopause seems to carry an unusually high level of discomfort, but there's no need for that. And there are simple processes to ensure that managers, male and female, open the conversation and continue the conversation with their female members of staff, because this goes on for a long time, for some women in excess of a decade, and therefore they're going to have to return to this many times. So there are processes that managers need to know, and they need support in learning how to speak to women at this time. Also, it's a big area for identifying and managing bias around about women of this age, because the reality is due to much of the entertainment and much of the upbringing that we've all had through the 70s and 80s and into the 90s about women of menopausal age, and all of it derogatory. Managers need to be able to spot when there is some form of bias going on and how to get around that, so that they ensure that they get the most out of their team members, and that they support them through this and their careers. This is not just for menopause either. For all female areas that are obviously specifically female, so pregnancy, etc., this will ensure that managers feel far more confident as they move back into a more present within the office environment, so that they can support their members of staff, because there will undoubtedly be women who are newly menopausal or who are experiencing symptoms that previously they may have been able to manage, but they can't now. So it's not the way it was before for many women. They will need additional support. Now, that's it for today. The next one's for you guys in talent management. Please subscribe, leave your messages, and see you soon.